Have you ever seen a moment so real, so human, that it stopped all the noise of competition and fame? That's exactly what happened courtside after a tough loss, when WNBA star Angel Reese turned the spotlight, not on herself, but on her younger brother Julian. In a world obsessed with stats and trophies, what she did next reminded us all of something far more important: family. This wasn't just a post-game moment, it was a rare glimpse into a bond deeper than basketball. Let's take you there. Angel Reese is known for her power, her confidence, and her undeniable presence on the court. But off the hardwood, there's a whole different side of her that fans rarely see. This video dives into a heartfelt moment where Angel puts sibling love above all else, celebrating her brother Julian's perseverance, even after a tough loss. The game had ended. The scoreboard told one story: defeat. But in the crowd, amid cameras and media noise, Angel Reese stood tall, not just as a pro athlete, but as a big sister. Julian Reese, a promising young player himself, had just left it all on the court. The emotions were raw, visible. You could see it in the way he held his head, in the silence between his steps. But Angel didn't care about stats. She wasn't there to point fingers or talk strategy. She walked over, embraced her brother, and whispered something that only siblings could understand. Angel Reese later posted a story on Instagram, not about the loss, but about Julian's heart. She praised his work ethic, his fight, his refusal to give up. It wasn't performative, it was protective. And fans felt that. That one post spread fast, not because it was dramatic, but because it was real. This wasn't a viral stunt. It was a genuine display of sibling support, and it resonated because in sports, especially professional ones, that kind of love often gets buried under headlines and highlight reels. Keyword integration 1. Angel Reese and her brother reminded the world that winning isn't just about the game. It's about showing up for the people you care about, especially when it's hard. Julian Reese isn't just Angel's little brother. He's carving out his own path, with his own goals. Playing for Maryland, Julian has shown incredible growth on the court. He's strong in the paint, quick on his feet, and focused in his grind. But like all athletes, he has off nights. And that game, it was one of them. Still, it's these moments that shape a career. And when you've got someone like Angel backing you publicly, that support becomes fuel. Angel's encouragement wasn't just sweet, it was strategic. She knows what it's like to be doubted, to get up after a fall, and keep going. That's exactly what she wanted for Julian. This moment also highlighted the values Angel has carried with her since day one: loyalty, unity, and resilience. These aren't just traits she puts on display during interviews. They show up in how she treats her family, in how she uplifts others around her. Fans praised her not only for her words, but for her presence. She was there, post-loss, courtside, refusing to let Julian walk away unnoticed or unsupported. This raw, unfiltered show of family support in sports was a much-needed reminder that behind every stat sheet is a story, and behind every athlete, a network of love and belief. Social media lit up with messages like, "That's real love right there," and Angel's a role model on and off the court. Some fans even admitted they got emotional watching the clip, not because it was dramatic, but because it was pure. For younger athletes watching, this was a lesson in how to show up for your people. For fans of the game, it was a break from the chaos, a moment of peace, of perspective. Angel Reese once again proved she's more than just a WNBA star. She's a symbol of emotional leadership in basketball, using her influence to lift others. In a game that may be forgotten by next season, this moment between Angel and Julian Reese will be remembered. It wasn't about the score. It wasn't about fame. It was about family. If this story touched you like it did us, take a second to drop a like, share this with someone who needs a reminder that love always wins. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that matter beyond the box score. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the real victories happen after the game ends.